You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. The Minister of Interior, Deputy Prime Minister Sar Kheng, president over the opening ceremony of the 40th ASEANAPOL Summit on promoting harmonisation, sustainable peace and stability at the Soccer Residence Hotel in Phnom Penh on Wednesday the 2nd of March. EAC News reporter Darshana Guchin has further details.
The 40th ASEANAPOL conference was attended by the Cambodian National Police Commissioner, General Net Savuan, the chairman of the police delegations of ASEAN member states and dialogue partners, along with other observers and ambassadors. Before introducing Deputy Prime Minister Sar Kheng to deliver his speech and open the ceremony, General Net Savuan spoke a few words and emphasized that the 40th ASEANAPOL conference is a traditional annual gathering of the police leaders of ASEAN member states. He reiterated that the Cambodian police was assigned to host the ASEANAPOL conference in 2020, but had to be delayed for 2 years due to the spread of COVID-19. He said that the Cambodian police was very happy to finally be able to organize this conference in person after Cambodia and other countries in the region have reopened their economic and social activities. The police commissioner stressed that the ASEANAPOL conference is important for linking and enhancing partnership and strengthening cooperation and mutual assistance, especially in the current context of global public health, peace, stability, security, and public order. He added that he considers the holding of the ceremony as a testament to the strong shared optimism on forming contributions to the strategies, methods, and potential measures to continue promoting cooperation, peacekeeping, protection of interests, and harmony to ensure the long-term stability and social security of the people in the region. Opening the ceremony, Deputy Prime Minister Sar Kheng called the organization of the 40th ASEANAPOL Conference in 2022 a new page for the police forces of ASEAN member countries, especially since it comes at a time when the whole world and the ASEAN region are still struggling to recover from the threat posed by COVID-19 and transitioning into the new normal path to prosperity and progress. He added that the police forces of ASEAN member countries have the responsibility to create better security environments in order to support the development process in all areas and strengthen the scope of cooperation within bilateral, multilateral, regional, and interregional frameworks, with the aim of helping each other solve problems, creating a culture of unity, together fighting against all forms of transnational crime without discrimination, and continuing the fight against COVID-19. In the spirit of further strengthening ASEAN cooperation, as well as supporting and encouraging efforts in line with the content of the 40th ASEANAPOL theme, Deputy Prime Minister Sar Kheng made some recommendations related to the implementation of the joint statement of the previous 39th ASEANAPOL conference and continuing to discuss key measures included in the joint statement of the 40th ASEANAPOL conference to serve as a roadmap for continued joint efforts in combating transnational crime of all forms. Deputy Prime Minister Sar Kheng encouraged ASEANAPOL to continue to expand its relations, establish more dialogue partners, and mobilize supportive forces to make the ASEAN community stronger and more prestigious. He also instructed each expert committee to find ways or means to enhance the effectiveness of the fight against transnational crime in all forms in order to maintain stability, security, and social security, including finding ways in promoting practical cooperation in preventing and cracking down on cross-border crime after the end of the COVID-19 pandemic. He also recommended ASEANAPOL to pay close attention to cooperation with dialogue partners, to support each other in building human resources and creating a balance between law enforcement cooperation partners, both inside and outside the region. Darshana Gochan, EAC News.